Girl, get out the car and get your mind right. I like a girl hit the gym and keep her body tight. No surgeries, no handouts, and she real. And she don't lie about being on the pill.
Hello, my people, and welcome back to Rolo Runs the City. I am your host, Rolo, and I am so glad that you guys are enjoying me for this episode of my podcast, Rolo Runs the City podcast. Like I said again, I am your host, Rolo C, and I'm just glad to have you guys' attention today because we're going to break down another one of my tracks that I went ahead and just recently released. But don't forget, feel free to hit me up on the YouTube, man. Subscribe to my channel so every time I go ahead and drop one of these videos, you guys can go ahead and check me out on it. As well as you guys can stream me anywhere you get your podcast, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Spotify. I'm on there. Check out Rolo Runs the City. You're going to run into two things of Rolo Runs the City. It's either going to be my musical artist page or my podcast page. Feel free to check out both. Anyway, I'm also on Instagram at Rolo Runs the City Music and also at Rolo Runs the City Podcast. And feel free to hit me up on X at Rolo Runs the City. Feel free to post. Hit me up. Let me know what's going on. But without further ado, we're going to talk about that new track I just released. It's called Ride. Ride was inspired by basically the dating culture of the present day that we're experiencing right now. I'm very glad I'm not in the dating market because and it's not just women and it's not just men, it's both. You know what I mean? The dating market is something that's a very scary notion at this part of today's society. Reason why I say that is because people don't have the purest of intentions. You know, maybe it's been like this the whole time. It's just maybe social media is probably just magnifying what's really going on in the dating market at this time. But I mean, you know, you got a lot of, dating apps that people are going on right now, and they're swiping left until they see something that they may, like. But I want to say that, like I said, it's a very dangerous market out there. The reason why I wanted to make this song Ride, because obviously it's a party joint. It's to have a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying? To actually just enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying? Something to vibe to. But at the same time, there's a message behind it as well. You have, it's just happening, like, outrageously just occurring in reference to, like, people, not really being authentic with one another. People doing stuff for monetary gain. It's a lot of women out there that just want you to give them money just to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy. I've never had to experience anything like this. So it's absolutely a new concept for me that I'm looking at in social media. Like, I talk about YouTube prank videos. There's a lot of guys there, they try to approach females. Sometimes they approach them okay. Sometimes they're just being silly with it. But at the same time, the message is they walk away, they get into this expensive car, and then the girls are walking around like, oh, you ain't got time for me? And the guy's like, dude, I was trying to talk to you. You told me you didn't have time or you had a man or etc. You know what I mean? So, it's just a crazy notion how people look at you, especially this younger generation now that's coming up, this Gen Z and everything, and the younger millennials, is definitely different when I was coming up as opposed to right now. But like I said, it's just crazy how people are using one another to just get what they want. And right now you have some guys out there, they have the currency to go ahead and quote unquote trick off, go ahead and spend money on a girl. A lot of times, and I'm not knocking it, it's not every woman, so do not take me out of context here. But many women's net worth it only goes as far as their body and their face. They have zero in the bank account, but for somehow, some way, they don't finesse somebody out of some money so they can go ahead and buy them a Fashion Nova outfit, post on the gram, load up on filters, and try to get the next sucker. So it's absolutely disheartening to see things like that that's occurring in our society today. And I mean, it's happening all over. It's not just happening in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? It's happening in South America, Central America, out in Europe. Everybody's doing the same thing. It's not really so much of a cultural difference as opposed to it being a societal norm in 2024. You know what I mean? So I wanted to put this track together. Like I said, it's cool. It's a fun track. Vibe to, have a good time. But of course, everything I put out has a deeper meaning and message to it. So not only do you vibe to the beat, listen to the lyrics. Hopefully you get something out of it. And you guys can actually try to attack, what's going on head on. You know what I'm saying? If you're a female, if you live in that lifestyle, trust me, the beauty don't last, especially when you're living with an ugly attitude. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I'm not saying that the money doesn't last, but sometimes a lot of people, they make a lot of money when they're younger, and it's not quite the same as they get older. So make sure that your core values are intact, men and women, so then that way you guys can live a fulfilled life as opposed to living this shallow existence where you guys are trying to use each other to gain something. And then the thing is, we have this me mentality. Oh, look at me. Oh, look at what I'm doing. Obviously, Instagram is notorious for that. But instead of doing something of that nature, you want people to look at you. The more people you help, the more people look at you. When you try to make it about you, no one cares, because that's one of the sad things of life. People think it's all about them when they're younger, and when they get older, they realize nobody could care less about what you got doing. Nobody could care less about your birthday. Nobody could care less about celebrating you. So the earlier you understand that as an individual, the more fulfilled you'll be able to live your life. Not trying to sound like a negative Nelly here, but I'm just trying to bring some facts, bring some truth to what's going on, because unfortunately there's a lot of people who fall victim to this. They end up becoming extremely depressed, and heck, even some people try to take their own lives because they realize that their life is not as significant as they thought it was. But I know I went a little bit deeper beyond the song, but like I said, there is a message behind the song. Please feel free to check out the song. Vibe to the song. It's a cool song, but at the same time, put things into perspective and really treat yourself with the respect that you deserve. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you too long, but this is Rolo C. Welcome back to Rolo Runs the City. I am here. I'm trying to do what I can to drop these episodes for you guys, give you an explanation behind the music, and hopefully you guys can go ahead and appreciate it, vibe to it, and get a little something out of it. But y'all take care, Godspeed. Anything you need from me, hit up Rolo Runs the City, and I'll do the best that I can to get back to y'all, man. But y'all take care. And just enjoy the rest of your day. Stay blessed. Be the goat, never sheep, and do not sleep on your dreams.